Hi, I'm Mike, your tobacconist. Been doing this for 31 years. Let's talk about the care and feeding of the humidor. You've got it stocked. You've got it stocked full of cigars. You set up the device according to my instructions in the past videos. You get it all set up. You've got your digital hygrometer in here. When do you put water in this device? Well, you watch a digital hygrometer. The digital hygrometer says 71, 72, 73%, and then it starts to drop over the weeks. Now you're out about 3-4 weeks, and you open it up, and it says 65%. That's a good time to pull this out. You're going to feel it. It feels real light. You're going to put some water in, according to my instructions. That's about it for this box. A lot of cigars. You don't necessarily have to keep a daily log like I have for the last 15 years. I determined that you can just watch the hygrometer. When it drops, put water in, and you're going to be fine. And we move the cigars a little to get an even humidity throughout. Simple, clean box that I've been using forever. The glass top humidors. Let's set it up. You've got lots of cigars in it. You need lots of cigars to keep the humidity. I've got the naturals on top and the Maduros on the bottom. Let's separate them for flavor. You've got the humidity bar. The humidity bar is on the side here. If you're using the humidity bar, you want to move the cigars over here, around to this position about once every few weeks. If you want to do it differently, you can take this bar out. You can throw it down, you can throw it away, do whatever you want with it. Throw it away. Put 2 Bovedas down below, 2 Bovedas, one on each side, and then you've got 2 Bovedas on the top. The Boveda will keep perfect humidity at 72%. That's going to keep perfect humidity in this box, except that you have to replace these Bovedas, let's say every month to 2 months, depending on your specific environment there, whether it's drier or moister. And when these are ready to go, they feel wet, like a pillow, like a wet pillow, and when it's done, it feels hard like a credit card. You feel it hard like a credit card, you throw it away, you get more. On the bottom, it'll probably contain humidity better, and then these are going to stay longer on the bottom, and for lesser time on top. Naturals on the top, separate the Maduros and naturals, put moisture in about once a month, replace these when they get hard. Simple as that. If you follow those instructions, I found that the cigars will stay fresh. Let's say one more thing. Leave the cigars in the wrapper they come in. If you take it out of the wrapper, the cigars become damaged. The wrapper leaf is very delicate. It'll start to peel and flake and all sorts of problems. If you have mold breakout in the box and the cigars are naked, the whole box will be wiped out almost immediately. Where if you have mold in one little cigar like this, it stays contained in the wrapper. I've seen it. I've seen it 100 times. Go with it. I've seen it in one cigar where it didn't wipe out a box. I've seen where people took all the wrappers off the cigars and the whole box was wiped out in a week. So watch that. Wrappers, humidification, Bovedas, moisture every month, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, depending on your environment. Keep it in a cool, dark place. If this gets too warm, there's going to be mold and bug problems. You've got to keep it in a cooler, darker place. So we're talking about, I leave it in the bedroom. I think that's usually a cool, dark place. Your office, but don't let the sun hit this. If the sun hits it, you'll have mold breakout in here in a day, a week. Everything will be wiped out. You want to keep it cool. If you're not going to run the air conditioning, you're not going to keep your property cool, then you just shouldn't make a big commitment dollar-wise to cigars. As simple as that, because it's just not going to be the right environment for them, just like it would be for wine. Maybe not quite as delicate as wine, but because the temperature is more like we live at, around 70 degrees. But you don't want it to be getting up into the 80s and 90s. And I've seen people who don't run the air conditioning with a big commitment to cigars, and everything they had was wiped out one summer when it got warm near the beach. They didn't have air conditioning, and their thousands of dollars worth of cigars were wiped out. So watch it, and keep it cool and humidity in it. And I hope that helps you guys. Thanks a lot. Enjoy your cigars.